Hello everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Siri project by Amir Mughal. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another product review where my job is to show you guys some of the latest and greatest magic to hit the market and tell you my thoughts so that you can decide whether or not it is something to add to your act. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a really cool piece of technology that allows you to do some cool stuff using Siri as your assistant. So instead of having a stooge help you out with the tricks, we are essentially going to stooge Siri on your phone to help you come up with some pretty cool stuff. Now, Amir himself reached out to me and sent this to me. It is a download that's going to teach you a bunch of cool stuff. Before we dive into this actual review, let's go ahead and have a look at the trailer.
Hi, my name is Amir Mughal and this is the Siri project. Imagine this: your spectator generates a random number with Siri on your phone. They can even change their mind multiple times before choosing a random number. Once they have chosen their random number, you then ask them to deal down the cards one by one until they have arrived at their chosen number. When they flip over the card, it matches your prediction. In this effect, you do not even need to touch your phone or the index cards. All of the work will be done by your spectator. To hand over index cards to your spectator with different words written on it, you then ask the spectator to shuffle these cards. Once they are done shuffling, you then ask them to deal down these cards one by one onto the surface. They can stop freely at whatever card they want. Your spectator generates two random numbers with Siri. Now your spectator opens the page number at the first random generated number and then finds the word at the second generated random number. When the spectator flips over their card, it contains the exact same word that they have just located in the book. Spectator freely chooses a card from a deck. At this point of time, they don't even know what card they have stopped at. You then ask Siri to generate a random playing card. And when the spectator flips over their card, it matches with the card generated by the Siri.
So as you guys just saw there, it is a really cool set of effects that you can do using Siri as your assistant. Now, before I dive into the review, just a couple of announcements. If you have not already done so, please make sure to click the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell. That way you guys will know every time I upload a new video. If you would like to support the channel for just $1 a month, you guys can become members by clicking the join button. Now, members will get access to a bunch of cool stuff, including magic tutorials, early access to videos, and even discounts in the O'Brien Magic Shop. All of that for just $1 a month. In fact, I would like to welcome some of the newest members here. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome My Miami, Randy the Magic Guy, and Magic Sam 611. Thank you guys so much for becoming members. It is because of your support, because of all my members and all of my subscribers, that I am able to keep this channel going. So thank you guys again so much for all of your love and support. So here we have a few different effects. Now let me explain what the effects themselves are first, and then I'll explain to you guys about what you're going to get inside of the package that you, the download package that you order, as well as what exactly it is that I think about being able to do all this stuff with Siri. So the first thing is a celebrity prediction. So essentially you're going to have a set of flashcards all with different celebrities' names. Now you can customize this if you want to. You can put celebrities' names, or if you don't want to use celebrities, you can use you know, like sports teams' names, or like countries or whatever. It's completely customizable. You can have it, you know, you can do it however you want. So the way that the actual effect goes itself is you'll ask Siri to roll 2 dice. And so what this is going to do is this is going to generate a random number. Now you can have Siri roll the dice a few times. You can show that the number is different every single time. And then when you're ready to do the actual effect, you'll have Siri roll the dice and it will roll a number that is going to allow you to deal that number down in the flashcards. You reveal the flash card. Let's just say we're doing sports teams. Let's just say it's the Anaheim Angels, right? So that team name is revealed, and then you reveal a prediction that you left on the side, and that prediction is the Anaheim Angels. So very straightforward. Siri rolls some dice from you, you deal down to the number, and then that card is revealed to match the prediction that you made at the beginning. Really cool, really straightforward, right? So the next effect is the book test. Now this is going to use pretty much the same method. The presentation is just a little bit different though. You're going to have a book out in front of you, and the spectator, or you can have multiple books out in front of you, and you can have the spectator choose one. He's going to talk to you about how to have the selection process happen and everything like that. So now you're at a book, and then same situation, you're going to have Siri, roll the dice. You're going to get a specific number, and this number is going to be used to tell you a page number and to tell you a line on that page. You go to the page in the book that they chose, and you look for that line and that number, and then you have a word, or it could be a series of words, or it could be a sentence. It doesn't matter. You then open up an envelope that you made a prediction, and those exact words are going to be inside the envelope. So again, same situation. You can have the dice rolled as many times as you want, and then when you are ready to actually do the effect and you roll the dice, it is going to roll to allow you to be able to do this reveal. So kind of the same idea as the other effect. You're just going to get a different presentation with it, as well as some additional ideas and some convincers to make it look like they're getting a completely free choice of a book. So that one's pretty cool too. The next one is a card match. This one essentially, you are going to, instead of having Siri roll a set of dice, you're going to have Siri randomly generate a playing card for you, and then you have an envelope and you reach in and you take out the card. Now again, you can say, Siri, think of a card. Siri, think of a card. Siri, think of a card, as many times as you want, and the card will be different every single time. But then when you're ready to do the reveal and you have Siri thinking of the card, it's going to match 100%. Really easy. Last but not least is the card at any number. This one is called card at random number, because you're going to have Siri be the one that comes up with the number, and you have the spectator pick a card from a deck of cards, and then you have Siri tell you a number that card is going to be at, and then you count down through the deck, and then the card is at that number. So it's essentially a card at any number type effect, using Siri as the person to generate the number for you. So a lot of really cool stuff you can do with that as well. Now, like I said, the best thing about all of this stuff is that once you learn the techniques, these are just ideas really. You're going to learn how to set up Siri to be able to do this stuff, and you will have to download some stuff, right? So this isn't something that Siri is just going to do automatically. You will have to download some things to kind of help Siri to be able to do this stuff. Now, I'm going to say that the stuff's probably safe to download. I have not personally downloaded any of it, and I'm going to put a disclaimer to download any of this stuff at your own risk, okay? But you will need to download some stuff, and once you've downloaded that stuff, you will be able to do the effects here, and you get a step-by-step on how to set everything up so that you're able to do the effect. Now, as far as I'm aware, this so far only works with iOS operating system, so you have to have an iPhone operating system to be able to do these tricks. At some point in the future, maybe Android variations of this will be available, or Google variations of this using Google. I don't know. Right now, it only works with Siri on the iPhone, though. And again, it can be customized, and the effects are practically self-working for the most part. Now, what do I think about this, right? I think it's a really cool thing to use Siri as a tool. Now, when I initially saw the Siri project, in my head, I thought like, oh, this is going to be really cool. Something that just lives on me because everyone always has their phone on them. Wouldn't it be cool if all I needed was my phone and I can do this stuff? Now, technically speaking, Siri works itself, and you technically don't have to have anything to do some of the ideas that he teaches, but in many situations you will need to have other props with you, whether it be like index cards, or like with the book test, you need to have the book, or like if you're doing the card with any number thing, you have to have like a deck of cards. But you can use these principles to do some pretty clever things. Like maybe you just want to have a number forced, right? You can use Siri to force a number. Or if you want to have a card forced, you can use Siri to force a card. You will also need to use your phone to do this. You cannot borrow a spectator's phone and use Siri to use a spectator's phone. But what you can do one idea that I came up with this is sort of an Instagram force. You can have a prediction made maybe in your Instagram profile where it's you saying, you know, giving like a thumbs up or something and saying like, this is the post that you will choose. And you can have Siri roll a random number, and then you say, go to my Instagram, and you can have them do it on their phone. Go to my Instagram, and so Siri rolled the number 7. Go to my Instagram, and I want you to count 7 posts down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they land on that thumbs up post, and then you can say, while you're on my page, go ahead and give me a follow, or something like that, right? So you can kind of use this in a cheeky way to do some kind of trick like that. Now that's an example of only having to have your phone to be able to do the effect. But in a lot of the effects that he gives you, you do have to have some kind of other prop with it, which isn't a problem. You just will have to think a little bit more outside the box to use these tools to have it only be using your phone, if that makes any sense. Or a borrowed phone from a spectator if you want to do like a prediction type effect. But again, I want to be clear, you do have to download things onto your phone to teach Siri how to assist you to be able to do these forces, if that makes any sense. So really cool ideas. I really like them. It is something for me personally. I feel like technology is getting to the point now where it is evolving so much that it's just something that everyone is so comfortable with already. So introducing the idea that you're going to take out your phone and have Siri generate a random number or a random card or a random word or a random whatever isn't so crazy from like a performance standpoint. Like the audience will suspend their disbelief and buy it because, you know, it's normal. It's something that we all have on our phones nowadays. So I think it's a really great piece of magic that you can roll into your own act, and just a really good tool that you can use to help you. Like I said, instead of stooging a spectator, you can stooge Siri and have her assist you. So I want to find out now something from you guys. At the end of every video, I try to do one of these final thoughts. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what your favorite digital, or how do I word this in such a way that makes sense? Your favorite piece of magic using some kind of technology, whether it be like your iPhone or like an app, or using like a search engine, or like Wikipedia, or social media platform, or something like that. What is your favorite piece of magic using those tools? Let me know in the comment section below so that I can take a look and check some of those out as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. If you'd like to check out some more magic, visit us at o'brienmagic.com, and be sure to check out our online magic shop, where you will find the latest and greatest magic books, downloads, and accessories.